Okay, so this is the second video about the ambiguous case of the sine rule. Make sure you watch the one before it on the slide, otherwise this won't make sense. Okay, now sine is just a function. So if we put things into sine, we get something out. In the same way that multiplication is a function, in the same way that times 2 is a function, if I put 5 in, I get 10 out. If I put 15 in, I'll get 30 out of the function. And sine is just a much more complicated version of this function. The problem is, well, not problem, but the thing with sine is that you can get more than one input for the same answer. For example, if you put sine 30 into your calculator, it will give you 1/2. So 30 goes in and half comes out. But as well as 30, if I put sine 150 into my calculator, I will also get 1/2. And then in fact, there's an infinite number. You don't need to understand how to get these numbers, but this is just to show you how we can get more than one answer. For example, sine of 390 will also give you 1/2, so on and so forth. But these are the two key ones we're going to look at. So if in the calculation you had sine theta equal to 1/2, you would do sine minus 1 and you'd get 30. Your calculator will always give you the smallest option, which is usually the one we want. But that doesn't mean 150 isn't also an option. It's just the calculator only gives you one of them. And that's what this ambiguous sine rule is all about. You're going to get the acute answer, but you can also have an obtuse option sometimes. And it's all connected to 180, like 30 and 150 make 180. And similarly, sine of 60 will equal sine of 120. They're both pairs of 180. So sine of 60 is 0.866, and then sine of 120 is also 0.866. So that's the extra step. You get one answer, and then you have to subtract it from 180 to get the other answer. So here's a example question. It's not drawn accurately, not to scale, and they've told us angle y is obtuse. That's the biggest clue that we're probably going to get an acute angle, but we want the one that's greater than 90. So the process is exactly the same. We know that sine of 34 divided by 10 is going to equal sine of y divided by 16. So I'm going to multiply all of this by 16. So in other words, sine of y is going to equal sine 34 divided by 10 multiplied by 16. So we're going to get sine of y equals 0.895. So we want to know what y gives us 0.895. And as you just saw, there's multiple options, but our calculator is only going to give us one of them. So we do sine minus 1 of 0.895. I'm just going to store it on my calculator. And we get y equals 63.5. But that's acute. We want to find the obtuse one. So then I'm going to have to do 180, take away 63.5, which will give us 116.5, and that's our obtuse answer. And just check, sine of 116.5 should also give us this option. So then sine of 116.5 is going to equal 0.895, which is the same as what we wanted. So we get the acute option, then we have to subtract from 180 to get the other one.